Welcome everybody to the discussion on the Bhagavad Gita. We have started long back. Of course, um, we are meeting again after a relatively long gap. Well, um, the reasons we won't go, we should not go deep into that. So now we have discussed at some length. Maybe it has not been elaborately done, but we have discussed Sankhya, Yoga, and then Sankhya, Yoga, and Vedanta. Now, another thing we will discuss today, that is the yoga of the intelligent will. Yoga of the intelligent will, and that is it is a nomenclature given by Sri Aurobindo. Of course, in the Bhagavad Gita, if you will discuss about this, in the Bhagavad Gita, a typical name has been given to this Buddhi Yoga. And that Buddhi Yoga, uh, this Sri Aurobindo has given it a name, Yoga of the Intelligent Will, because it has been introduced in the 39th verse of the second chapter, Sankhya Yoga, which reads like this: Esa te vihita sankhye buddhir yoge tvang srunu buddhyajukto jayapartha karmabandhang prahasyasi. Before this, up to this, in the second chapter, Sri Krishna has discussed about all other things like the soul, how soul is immortal, what is the knowledge of soul, and how this body is nothing, it is just a garb, it is just uh, like a dress that the soul takes while it takes a bath. All these things are discussed. Now, from this particular verse, a new term Sri Krishna has uttered, and that new term is Buddhyajukto Jaya Partha Karma Bandhang Prahasyasi. O Arjuna, Esate Vihita Sankhya. This has been told in Sankhya. Buddhir Yoge Tvimang Srunu. Buddhir Yoga. Buddhi Yoga. Buddhir Yoge Tvimang Srunu. I am telling you, this has been told in Sankhya. So it is Buddhi Yoga. Now you become involved in this Buddhya Jukto Jayapartha Karma Bandhang Prahasyasi. If you will be involved in this, if you will come in contact of this buddhi, then you will be detached, you will be free from the bondage of work, bondage of action, karma bandha prahasyasi. From the bondage of works, you will be liberated, you will be freed. So, a separate yoga, Sri Krishna has now introduced to Arjuna, that it is Buddhi Yoga. And the rest of the verses from this 39th to 72nd, because up to this, in this particular chapter, Sankhya Yoga consists of 72 verses, 72 shlokas. From this verse, Sri Krishna has introduced Buddhi Yoga. Of course, Buddhi is a part of Sankhya. Some portions or some, themes of Sankhya Yoga we have discussed by far. And Buddhi, Ahankar, Mana, all these things are in the Sankhya. But Buddhi as a yoga, for the first time, Gita has said us. Gita has announced. Gita has told us. Gita has conveyed this message. Nowhere Buddhi Yoga, this is the terminology, in any of the scriptures we don't find. Except the Bhagavad Gita, nowhere it is found. And that's why Sri Aurobindo has said that this is the yoga of the intelligent will, Buddhi Yoga. And in the next verse, Sri Krishna again tells Arjuna, Neha Bhikram Asosti Pratyabayo Navidyate Swalpam Mapyasya Dharmasya Trayate Mahato Bhayat. Nothing is lost. If you will be Buddhi Yukta, if you will be attached to this Buddhi, and if this yoga you practice, nothing is lost. And Swalpam Apyasya Dharmasya Trayate Mahato Bhayat. A little of this, a very little of this will liberate you, will free you from these formidable fears. There will be no fear. You won't be scared of everything. Even if your fear is formidable, it can't do anything to you. Mahato Bhayat, a formidable fear. Out of this you will be liberated. Even a little of this. So it is a tremendous thing. This is what Sri Krishna says, this is far more superior than your mere karma, mere action, mere work. In this way, and he says, Vyavasayatmika buddhi rekeha kurunandana bahusakha hi anantascha buddhayo vyavasayanam. Vyavasayatmika buddhi. The vyavasaya, it is not commerce as we normally understand. Vyavasaya means a resolution. The man who is resolute to follow a particular path, to follow a particular way, whatever knowledge he has, whatever intelligence he has, it is vyavasayatmika buddhi. He has some intelligence. It is vyavasayatmika because he is unwavered. He doesn't flutter. He doesn't go this way and that way. And this buddhi particularly, these are of two types. One, the first one is of a resolute kind, and the other one is irresolute kind. The man who is not resolved, or who has not resolved to do or follow one path, he will be diverted in many branches. But Vyavasayatmika buddhi, the man who is resolute, who has taken a resolve, who has decided that he must follow a particular path, he will follow it. So this Buddhi Yoga has, this Buddhi Yoga is of two types. One is a resolute and the other one is irresolute. And then the next stanzas also are equally important. Jamimang puspitang vachang prabadantya vipaschitah vedavada ratapartha nanya dastiti vadinah kamatmana swargapara janma karma phala pradam kriya visesh bahulang bhogeshwar jagating prati. Sri Krishna says in very sweet words, the Vedas have described us to follow this karmakanda, the rituals. We have already discussed it. In Veda also there are two types of things, or there are people who consider the Veda from two different ways. Veda has two branches, Jnanakanda and Karmakanda. The knowledge and the other is rituals. There are some who follow the rituals. And they say that if you follow the rituals advocated by the Vedas, you will have this and this, you will have your desires fulfilled, you will get this and that. And this has been said in the Vedas in flowery speeches, in flowery words. That's why they say Jamimang Puspitang Vacham. Jamimang puspitang. Flowery words are there, sweet words are there. The Veda has explained in very sweet words that if you do this, if you follow the rituals, then um, you will get these things. So only sensual pleasures are our senses get involved in something, and whatever they are involved in, the pleasure they derive out of this. So, if you follow the rituals, you will get this and that. This has been told in the Veda in very beautiful, flowery words, in very sweet tone. But that is not all. That is not all. So, in this way, we can go through this Traigunya Visaya Veda Nistraigunya Bhavarjuna Nirdando Nitya Sattvastu Nirjavo Khematmavan. Krishna says the Veda has told of three gunas, Sattva, Raja, and Tama. We have already discussed about something about that. We cannot discuss everything in detail. And the second thing is, I have very limited knowledge so far as these things are concerned. So those three gunas, Sattva, Raja, and Tama. Tama is the lowest, the middle is Raja, and the highest is Sattva. So these three gunas, one must go beyond these three gunas. If you get involved, if you involve yourself with these three gunas, even Sattva, though it is the highest, or it is higher in comparison to the other two, still you have to go beyond that. But Veda has told all these things, the three gunas. But that is not all. You cannot stop there. If you stop, then your goal remains unachieved. The ultimate thing you cannot get. You won't get rather. So, this way we can, this karmanyevadhikaraste, that is the off-quoted line. Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phalesu kadachana ma karma phala hetur bhu ma te sangastva karmani. That already we have discussed in some other, these forums. It means whatever right you have over Arjuna, it is on your karma. But the results, the consequences of the karmas you are doing, or the works you get involved, you don't have, or you cease to have any right over that. You cannot control the consequences. You can only do the karma. So do it. Do it, but with sufficient knowledge. Why I am doing it? It is not doing a particular karma in its own sake. The adequate knowledge behind that karma should be there. And that is what Buddhi Yoga is. So, Durane Yogastha Kuru Karmani Sangam Tyaktva Dhananjaya Siddha Siddhyo Samabhutva Samatvam Yoga Uchyate. Be calm, be composed, have your poise, and do your duty. This profit, loss, and other things, victory or maybe defeat, all these things do not matter. Samatvam yoga uchyate. If you have equanimity, that is what yoga is. And this knowledge you should have. You continue with this. You continue with this. And that is the best thing you can do in your life. Buddhi jukta jahati ubhe sukrute duskrute tasmat yogaya jujyasva yoga karma kausalam. I think we have also in some or other context we have already discussed it. So buddhi jukta jahati, you be concerned with buddhi, this knowledge, this buddhi yoga or intelligent will. Then ubhe sukrute duskrute, in both the things, in good things and in bad things. In both the things, you just keep yourself involved with buddhi, and then tasmat yogaya jujyasva. Then be, established in yoga, because yoga karmashu kausalam. The skill in work is yoga. Whatever we do, the skill in it is yoga. So in this way, that Sri Krishna goes on explaining this buddhi and the yoga of the intelligent will, how it works, how it is beneficial to us and everybody, and to you, Arjuna, specifically. Jadate mahukalilang buddhirchati buddhirvyati tarishyati tada gantasi nirvedang srutavyasa srutasya cha. Whatever you have heard and whatever you are going to hear, you need not bother about those. Many things you have heard. Many scriptures have said many things. And many things will also come your way. Many people will say many things. But don't give importance to those. When your buddhi, your intelligent will cross this maya, whatever comes your way, they try to entice you. They try to attract you. When your buddhi, very intelligent will cross all these things, then you will be in a very poised state. All these things, whatever you have heard and whatever you are going to hear, they don't matter. They won't matter rather. So, श्रुति भी प्रतिपिन्नाते जदा स्थास्यति निश्चला समाधा वचला बुद्धि तदा योगम अवाप्स्यसि. When this flower is speeches, that the Veda have told us, when you will cross all those things, when you will surpass all those things, when you don't get yourself involved in this, and then in samadhi, when everything seems stable, there you will get a divine consciousness. Then only you will get the divine consciousness. But so long as these things are turbulent inside you, in your mind, nothing is going to happen. Then Arjuna asks, what is the Sthita Prajnasya ka bhasa samadhistasya kesava Sthita dehi king prabhaseta kim asit brajeta kim. Who is a man of established consciousness? Who is a Sthita Prajna? And many things, dukhe swanudvigna mana sukhe subhekatasva. In these things, in these shlokas, in these verses, Sri Krishna tries to explain a man with poise and how that man could be, in what state he should be. Dukhe swanudvigna manaha sukhe subhekatasva vitarag bhaya krodha sthita dhir muririchyate. All these things, how, of course, I think I remember having discussed this verse also to some length, not exactly, but a man who is beyond all these things, whether it is happiness, ecstasy, pleasure, or whether it is unhappiness, one must have some equanimity. So these things continue, and last this and how this ध्यायतो विषयान् पुंसः संगस्तेषु पदायते संगात् संधायते कामात् क्रोधो विजायते. When we are involved in sense or sensual pleasures, we get involved in that, and from this attachment we get some type of pleasure, and this we want to, at the time we all try to satisfy our desires, and from these desires anger comes up, and krodhat bhavati sammoho sammohat smriti vibhrama smriti bhransat buddhinaso buddhinasat pranasyati. So when this anger comes, from this anger we get our memory is disturbed, is lost rather. And when smriti vibhrama, when the memory is lost, then our buddhi also gets wasted, and then we again come down. Instead of going up, we fall down, come to the bottom part. So all those things till the 72nd verse, Sri Krishna, at some length, has tried to convince Arjuna, explain Arjuna what Buddhi Yoga is. This yoga of the intelligent will, as Sri Aurobindo has explained. And lastly, he says, Esa Brahmi Sthiti Partha, Nainang Prapya Vimuhyati, Sthita Sham Antakalepi, Brahma Nirbanam Gacchati. This is the Brahmi Sthiti. This is an existence in the Brahma. Then only you will have such a poise that in no other way you will get it. So you must strive for that. And in that strive, in that effort, this Buddhi Yoga will help you. So till next discussion, thank you so much.